This is called saturation height function, and the process of doing it is called saturation height modeling. Right? So click on OK. Now, when you click on OK, you can see that you have the info statistics function. Okay, so this is a function, but this function is not yet defined. We will now define that function properly with this character of data. All right, with this character of data. And how do we do that? We come to saturation height function, we right click on saturation height function and click on spreadsheets. So you wait for it to load. Now you want to delete this track. Okay, so now let's go back to this place. I want to show you something. So we started from 2 to what? Where is that oil? To this data, 110. So we will have 110 fields or characters. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So copy. So you come back to your petrol and you use this function, append number 110. Instead of doing it one by one. You see? Then you come here, paste. Can you see? 0, 1, blah, blah, blah. Until you get to the last. So, okay, 109. So it does delete this. Just what? Delete this. And just click on apply. Okay. The moment you click on apply, okay, click on this toggle on saturation function. You can see the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the relationship we are actually looking for. That's the relationship we are looking for. Now, we have been able to do that. So what we will now do is we will now distribute it with the function, with this saturation height function into our reservoir model. And how do we do it into the reservoir model? Very, very simple. You just come back to models, click on properties. This is model and properties. All right. You can just right click on these properties and then right click on calculator. So this is the calculator. Okay. Now, our water saturation, we want to populate water saturation. Let me show you again. This water saturation that has been upscaled. These are water saturation upscaled. You can see the water saturation. We now want to distribute it with the saturation height function into our reservoir model and see how it's been displayed. So water saturation, this water saturation, we bring it in. Okay, so you can just type water saturation is equal to, you see how I did it, is equal to saturation height function, which is this function, SHF. Make sure you don't make mistake. SHF. Then you now bring in, you select the variable. What variable are we selecting? This above contact. So make use of this and above contact. This is okay. And then what template are we making use of? The property we are modeling actually is the water saturation. So water saturation. So you look for water saturation and then select water saturation. You see water saturation. Okay. Just ensure you select water saturation. And then as simple as that, you just click on enter. Can you see that it has changed?
Yes.
And then you click. So that's that. So what is it telling you? This is 100% of water. This is a transition zone, and this is transition zone, and the remaining are the oil leg. Now we can look into this carefully, and okay, let's look at the properties